Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jimbo the Fuzzy, and welcome back to Stellaris. We are still trying to just research and expand. That's seems to be a lot of what happens. Right now, the immediate goal is getting more starports. There are too many advantages to getting more starports that we should...
Research complete.
Well, technology research done, so we have more leader capacity and cheaper edicts. We can still get frequency tuning for this, which is a more advanced laser. Resettlement cost down, no, because being individualists, we don't really resettle people. Orbital hydroponics farms would give us food, which is tempting, but I don't think we need that yet. Military academies would give us better armies. And they would use up an empty slot if we need one. That does sound potentially useful. The other option that looks good is the border range, but our current researcher is best with military theory, so we'll get this one even faster. Interesting that the more advanced laser is biology based, but I suppose since we're getting it from aliens, that makes sense. Let that go.
Construction complete.
Yeah, stop complaining. So it appears
Research complete.
Autocannons. So we have another type of very good projectile weapon. And we have our choice of which upgrade we would like for our guns, essentially. Would we like a better autocannon? Or would we prefer the coil gun? Partly because it's cheaper, and partly because it will definitely upgrade our ships, our spaceports. I think we would want the coil gun, simply because our ships are getting a little dated with their level 1 tech. And this is quick. I do notice the defense platform, and I know we're going to want upgraded defense outposts eventually, so there's a point to be said to working on that, but I don't really want it until we get shields. Just because that is... having shields would let these actually stand up to what the enemies are going to throw at them, and I don't want to be stuck with ships that are... defense platforms that aren't useful in the event of a war. So I think coil guns are the way to go for right now. Then it's a little less common. We'll have the combat rules done in a little bit. That'll also help. Go away. Go away. I've definitely taken Genium off our to colonize list for quite a while. Just because there's nothing there that we would want, really. What is their homeworld type? That is a ocean world. Well, that's interesting. looking at that 20% border increase, I probably would have liked this. In fact, I should boost the happiness on Char Prime just to get people to stay here. Even though that is expensive. But not that much. For 10 years, 150 is just over... That's 1.25 per month.
Research complete.
More research done. Now we have the plasma thrower, which is yet another energy weapon, which... This gets armor penetration. Which is a definitely viable alternative to lasers. In fact, this gets more armor penetration. And does more damage. However, it is significantly more expensive to research, obviously. At the same time, we have more energy, or we could get more research alternatives. We do need the anti-armor weapon. The laser will allow us to build spaceports with anti-armor things on them. And that is definitely worth considering. So, and I'm pretty sure this one is relatively rare because I haven't seen it before. And given that they're all the same cost, I think that's the one to go with. On to other things. I've come to the conclusion that I don't want to build any more structures until we get the planetary administration up and running. This will, just because, while they're half cost, Char Prime has finished its construction queue. Oh. Well, we have lots of minerals. Time to do something with them. And that something is going to be build more spaceports. I'm going to want one at each of our planets, and that will be the first thing to build. Especially Volanus. Because it... Uh-oh. Avorian Empyrean has declared allied quadridox stars their rival. This will significantly worsen their diplomatic relations. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Volanus is definitely a good planet to set up some ships, to set up a spaceport at, 2 big ships at. Especially if I build a wormhole station there. Which means that's going to be on the agenda very, very soon. Right after I get the space station up and running. The spaceport up and running, I mean. Come on. Take over. Go. Done. Good. Oh, we've got to do some mineral income, I can say that for one thing.
Complete.
And Kotal, has that just finished? Yes, it has. Nobody's working it, mind you, because the population, that gentleman has not finished being produced, but whatever works, I suppose. Can we upgrade that? No. Can we upgrade anything here? Mining network can be upgraded. But I need the... No, I'm not going to upgrade that power plant just yet. The Chara. Oh. Well, they don't have better farms, so... Let's build a science lab here. Just take advantage of this population person who's growing up. And we've got more population growing there. One hydroponics farm, of course.
Research complete.
We've researched more military academies. Oh. Hyper Entertainment Forum. Plus, if this is a planet unique, so I can only build one per planet. And it gives that planet plus 15% happiness. That is obvious what we're doing. We definitely need more happy people everywhere. Okay. I'm wondering if we should expand out to Tiblik with a colony ship right now. That'll use up our last star system. But I think we actually need to do it. Also chew up half our available energy. So, let's do it. Once we get the money, that is. Come on. Yay for waiting around. Meanwhile, these guys have expanded quite a number from... Oh, right. That's why I wasn't going to build a colony ship. I was going to take a construction ship, come over here, and have it build a wormhole station right on this spot. And even after that, I can afford to build a colony ship. And we want our full normal ideology people. Hyperlanes definitely have their value. They let you zip around a lot faster. But at the same time...
Construction complete.
Also want my science ship to move... Oh, no. I'm going to want a new science ship for that, aren't I? And I might want a new scientist if there's anyone who's... This gentleman will give me 25% more survey speed. This one will give me more experience gain, which means it's going to be faster to let him... He'll be able to retire to being extremely productive at a much earlier age. Well, I don't have any good science-based planets up right now. Oh. But you're not the best planet to build on. That's right. Forgot about that. There's still something I definitely want. Even just because you're a little bit closer to the expansion areas. Best spot for something here would be right there. Yick. Okay. Higher cost for buildings, lower happiness, more energy credits though. Thankfully they're... So I don't want to put it on a tile with energy. Which means it has to go right... I think right there. That'll definitely be worth it. So, where do I have a spaceport? Well, this spaceport once it's done. Now, Chara, you can build me a new science ship. Something reducing the cost of my ships. I don't know. Go away. Starting to get an okay amount of science, I guess. Could definitely use more. Oh, right. Primitives. Primitives I would like to study.
Construction complete.
And primitives which are expanding their civilization. Yes, I would like to study them and eventually possibly uplift them. Is it in my territory? No, that's not in my territory yet. Okay, we have this, which needs... I already have a scientist. And short of getting someone who has anomaly speed, I'm sending him out, careful, the one that reduces the risk of anomalies going wrong. I don't have a better option. Heroes level 3 with 15% failure risk. I think it's worth sending him over. Even though it slows down our research for a little bit.
Research complete.
Quail guns are done. Which is definitely a bit of good news for us. The question is, what do we want? Plasma thrusters would let our ships move faster, and there's definite merit to that. Space torpedoes would let our ships launch torpedoes. And the advantage of torpedoes is that they blow through shields and you can't dodge them. But they're relatively slow compared to other weapons. The actual projectile, that is. Missiles move much faster. So torpedoes are much more likely to be shot down in flight. Still, it's worth thinking about. But more minerals, always useful. I think the engineering facility, level 2, will be better though. In the long run. Even if we don't build any right now. Right, I'm going to upgrade you to engineering facility level 1. And you are also going to get upgraded to an engineering facility level 1. And you are going to get upgraded to a mining network level 3. Good. Have fun. Wormhole station built. Here come the stars. I haven't surveyed... What are these mining drones? So I think I should actually go survey a lot of this system. And then we'll go to here. And here. Here. in here, in here. And I'll put you on passive. And then we'll start moving. And that's a black hole. I'm almost certain that's a black hole. Certainly looks like one. Do I have data on these? Yes, I do. So why am I telling it to go survey worlds that are nothing there that looks good? Or at least not right now. So we just queue up a lot of surveying. It looks like another pulsar over here, which will be cool. I don't know how many systems is off to survey now. That's a lot of things it's off to do. So, the science ship is en route to an anomaly. After that, I am going to send it over here. No, not over there. I'm putting you on evasive. So yes, you're going to research that anomaly. How do I clear your orders? So you're going to research that anomaly. And then you're going to come over and start surveying other systems. Since it doesn't actually matter how far out they are from the wormhole station, time travel is the same. That means I can explore the outer edges first and then move in. And now we have it all researched. And then I'll just come back to my homeworld and say, after you're done researching everything, after you're done finding everything, come home and assist in research again. You I'm putting back on evasive, because that just makes sense. But hopefully we can get some nice information. Maybe discover a few more valuable worlds to colonize. I should have checked down here first. That might have been even better than Tiblik. Well, I can always open up a sector. And we definitely have some room for those. Lonus, you are going to be the one who needs better spaceport. Definitely. Your alien specimen procurement. The director of the Museum of Exobiology and Cultural has issued a request for the procurement of several live alien specimens. These creatures were spotted on surveyed habitable worlds, but they are difficult to capture. It will require the full resources of a science ship for a lengthy period of time. We will gather these specimens, or we don't have the resources to spare. We should gather them, but we will delay it.
Situation log updated.
Oh. Is it? Situation long updated. Mineral riches. Alien specimen procurement. So I need a scientist level 3. Okay. Sure. That's going to take us a while to do. Long while to do. Okay. So we can put that on the back burner. And let's go see where these high value mining targets are at. Alien mural. While conducting surface scans of Surface 5, science officer Isakari and the crew of the TV's Unforgiving hatchling discovered what appears to be an artificially carved slab of rock covered in alien writing. They have not detected any other signs of alien activity on the planet, and exactly how this mural came to be here is a mystery. We've prepared a special project to translate the text. Fascinating.
Situation log updated.
Translate alien mural. Yes, I'm going to delay that a little bit.
Construction complete.
Spaceport has finished its queue. Excellent. So now we can come here to Tiblik and hit colonize. Is this within our borders already? Take you and put you right here. And though I am giving up the adjacency bonus, I am getting the food and minerals in the long run, and that is most likely worth the effort, worth the loss. And we are losing energy credits. Happens. My construction ship. Can you come over here and... No, you cannot build anything there yet. However, I think I will move you over here. On the grounds that there's going to be something of value to get. Well, yes, the Betharian. However, it's time for this episode to come to an end. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Jim Mother Fuzzy. I hope to see you again.